Hey, good morning. You may have seen me doing and heard the clicking of the button pressing and shifting around of those items on that opening screen, purely because I noticed that there may be some activity across the road shortly, and I needed to protect privacy of people walking past, which I hadn't realised was so obvious. So I was shifting things around. So apologies if you noticed that. If you weren't there, that's fine. Seeing that front screen, it's fine. So we're here for the Daily Lenormand card spread reading, and I'm Boundy, psychic medium, presenting them to you, with you, etc. And it's lovely to see people popping in already. So we've already got Caitlin there waiting in the chat stream for the readings, and we've got Michaela. Wonderful to have you here. Yes, much button pressing, and that is the reason why. It was the protection of privacy and stuff, and there could be some stuff happening over there. It looks like plumbing and stuff, things like that. I think there's a couple of houses here that are getting some renos, and there's three vans there for the plumbers, so I'm not sure what sort of big project they're in. But that's all right. We all continue to improve and grow and shift things around, which is what I did. Here we go, shifting around. Moving over to the cards. So tap into your connection with spirit as you read through these at the same time as I do. We are all together in this world, aren't we? So the same thing with what we're doing and our cards reading together. So here we've got our card to start with. There we go with that one. You have escaped the cage. Your wings are stretched out, now fly. And it's also when we fledge from the nest as well. So we all have the different stages of what we grow with and into and all of that sort of thing. Now I'm just going to increase the size of this. So one more button press. I just noticed how small that was. And that's okay. Just got to go back. I am sending this out to my, I've just got to get the Soulpreneurs app back up. It's going to the Soulpreneurs app, it's going to the YouTube and the 3 different spaces in Facebook. So it's lovely to see you here wherever you are. I've just got to turn down my iPad so I don't get the volume, which of course shook the table where the cards are. Good morning, Rena. Lovely to have you here. You love the owl cards? Yeah, I do too. And it's beautiful. So now I don't know whether that is the live. I think it is. Yeah, I'm just joining the chat in the, what do you call it? The app. I just needed to check that. So we've got the cards here now, as well as the owl cards. So we've got them all here in the 5-card format. This morning I didn't get that message from Spirit. Take the top and bottom one away. So we've got the 5. And don't forget, for the Alexa, yeah. That's over on the charger now. If Siri or Alexa decide to pop their opinions in, they can. Doesn't matter. Sarah Marchetti's Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, the expanded edition. I love this deck, as you know, because that's why we're using it. And we've got the magnifying glass in the home space. We have the child in the workspace. It's the rider as the unexpected. We have the coffin in our role, and it's the bear as the outcome, or that central pivot card. So it's relevant for all of the connections. Well, I mean, the cards really are all connected anyway, because we do live a life that is full of our home space and workspace and everything in between, isn't it? So bring out that magnifying glass in the home. Just look for that deeper meaning behind some things. Look for the finer detail. So if you're cleaning, be a little bit more specific about the cleaning and do, lift things up, pull things out and do that level of cleaning today is what I'm getting with this one. And when you're actually having conversations with people, have the awareness in your home, more so in your home space today, have the awareness of what might be that, what's the nuance that's the deeper meaning behind something. Not that you have to pick things into little pieces and dissect and everything can go that deep. But I think it's having that openness and awareness, and especially with the guidance from what Spirit may give you through the day. But it's that, not just the surface. Really listen to what your conversations are, so that you are taking in what is the deeper, finer detail, that is showing up what you may have missed if you didn't open up your awareness and have your eyes open, looking for that is the, oh, well, it is. It's magnifying whatever it is that you're wanting to deal with. That also, in that magnification, don't make the mountain out of the molehill like we had yesterday. That can be an issue, but we've worked through that. So continue with what is just looking at the finer detail without expanding it too much if it's going to be problematic. If it looks like something may be a problem, deal with it now while it's small, but you're opening up the mind to what is the bigger picture of it, if you get what I mean with that one. That's what Spirit's telling me for that. And it is a power number. The double digits are always going to give it more strength of importance, so to speak. So then we're going to be over in our workspace. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here. It's the child, it just brings forward that playfulness in the day-to-day. So have that, open mind, open book, because this is a book of adventures. It's whatever the story is that you want to create. So as you're heading to work, if you haven't got there already, or at work already, or thinking of it for the next day, if you're in the other side of the world, you'd be starting on your evening, ready to go to bed, really. Have that mindfulness, that sense of adventure in what might be the possibilities for today or tomorrow. For us here in Aussie land, it is today already. Many are on their way to work. Bring in that sense of, it almost is like add the sparkles to your day. Add that brings in that little bit of extra magic for your workspace, for the work that you're doing even. Especially if you're of the creative type of work that you're doing. Bring forward something that's absolutely going to shine and glow and attract people to what it is that you're needing to do for that day. I just had a pause then. It was the it brings even an can bring it almost as like there's different tonalities that you can bring even with something that you're pausing with, and it's letting you know, Spirit's letting you know that you can take that time to thought process things, but it's really opening that book to have things action happening to bring forward that creativity. So get started on it. Don't just let it sit. You can have those little dreamy moments, but it's then taking that next step to create, to move it forward, to actually get that process in the flow. So move that along. Good morning, Nat. Lovely to have you here as well. I think with this, the rider is the message card. It starts the journey. So it feels like it's a new start in whichever way we're going to take our day. So be open to that. I just love the rainbows. And as I saw it laid down, I thought, wow, what a nice one to be at the top of the spread, to have the rider there. So it certainly is seeing the signs and what your indications are for a new message to come in. Whether it's something written or whether someone's going to ring you and let you know something, or, you might have a boss tell you what's next to take the journey even further from, you giving a starting point, I suppose, really. So take that trust in what you're doing to be, these unexpected moments where you're feeling that I'm starting on something new. I'm getting a message for the next thing, that type of thing. So, and that can be in the house or in the home, or in the workspace. And I work from home, so until next week. So, hi, Louise. So, bring it on, basically, is what I'm feeling with that one. To do it almost does feel you actually have to hop on the horse. I don't, as far as riding horses go, you won't see me on one. But the merry-go-round type, the carousel, the that is the absolute joy and fun of a way to travel through your day. It all the potential. It's just got so many different possibilities in those unexpected moments. Trust them. Have fun with it. I loved it when I saw the two of these because it really is about the having fun as well. Now, as our role with the coffin being there, I do feel that that is clearing energies. There's some stuff to be able to allow these new ideas and journeys and adventures and the rest to happen. It is part cleaning out. It is getting rid of. It is cutting the dead wood, all that sort of stuff, and which is very appropriate because as I look out my window, seeing those that are looking like they're definitely a group of plumbers there for a reno job, and across the other house there's a skip bin that they've been clearing out things from their house and the rest. It is a very much a detail of this is what's happening close around me. It's also my responsibility to do that, whether it's inner work or the physical outer work. Of there's some boxes out there I need to be sorting through and get rid of the stuff I don't use. I haven't used them in a year or two. I need to get rid of, clear and cleanse, and it brings in all of that is new and exciting. So that's part of our role today as well. And then it does mean the work. The bear card is the work card. So it's really getting in with some elbow grease and getting things done. But it's with the ease that you're looking at this picture of the polar bear, and so much is underwater, so much is on top. We only see the surface part of what is the work, and it's with such ease. And yet, like the duck's feet when they're swimming, you don't see that, but their little feet are going hell to leather to keep swimming. This is similar in the polar bear, but it's in natural environment. We're in our natural space and places as we're living through our daily lives. And what we do is coming in with ease because we've had that time and life experience to learn it well, to know what we're doing, to keep going and forward and pressing on with what work we have. And it's not that every part of it is going to be work, because we know that even in our natural environment, there's the playfulness, there's the being you that you can be in whatever you're doing through the day to day, whether it's at home or whether it's in the workspace. So it's just meaning the progress, the moving, the productivity is what I was trying to think of. Getting things done. We're going to do it. It's going to be a really wonderful, playful day in how we are doing our work. So, wow. So take that on board as you're moving through your day today. Remind yourself occasionally of what the picture, the photo in the head of what the spread was this morning. Or even taking one of those cards as an image that you continue to hold through your day so that it brings you joy and reminder of what is possible, especially the child card, because it's just I find it a very playful, adventurous, exciting card because there's so many possibilities there. The messenger card of the rider, the messages being the possibilities, all the colours of the rainbow, everything. It's just so exciting. I love it. I love doing the cards as well and sharing those with you. So move it forward. Have a wonderful day. So, and Liz, good evening to you. Wow, you've just managed it as I'm finishing off today. Like anything, we all have things that we're doing, don't we? And Caitlin, gee, makes sense. You're off to TAFE after the holidays today. Yeah, needed to hear this. Oh, look, TAFE, it's study, learning, all sorts of things like that. I just love learning. I'm a continual student. I've got so many different courses in the Udemy and other spaces and places. None of them certified, as in, what's the way I call it? Well, certified, you can give a certification for anything if you want to. Are they official? Doesn't matter. Just keep learning. It's wonderful. So thank you, Rena. Lovely, and thank you. And it's the good evening. I remembered you're in London. So wonderful. You may need to watch the replay there, Liz. I'd like to keep it to a shorter session. It's only just gone the 16 minutes, so we'll leave it there. Thank you, Sarah. Have a perfect day to everyone. That's the word. Accredited or registered learning institutions, all those different things that we like to label. just keep learning and growing and being you. Love life. Live it from their heart space. So keep being the best you. And what we will do is go namaste, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. If you do need to, actually, I will put my website here, the Boundy one, and the shop link, because I am still going to be continuing onward with the readings for people who want personalised readings. I don't put the link often enough. And I do need to remind myself even to let you know I am still doing personalised readings and hypnosis and things. So have a look at that. And look, we'll see you tomorrow morning around the 8 o'clock again. Namaste.